Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Triple N Talk Show. I am Dr. Nik Nikam, and we have a special program today. We are going to be talking about the Indian Doctors Association of Houston and its contribution to the Houston community. All our programs are video streamed through YouTube channel Nik Nikam, and please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We also have a Facebook page which is Triple N Media, where we bring you the latest news, views and opinions from around the world. Today we are going to be talking about the Indian Doctors Association, and my special guest is Dr. Prasun Jalal. Prasun, welcome to Triple N Talk Show.
Thank you, Dr. Nikam.
I'm delighted.
Glad to be here.
I'm delighted to have you. Let's give a little bit about your background. Then we're going to talk about the Indian Doctors Association.
Well, I am a faculty at Baylor College of Medicine. My specialty is liver hepatology, gastroenterology, and that's in the transplant center, affiliated with St. Luke's, BSLMC, we call it nowadays, the Baylor St. Luke's Medical Center.
Oh, I see. A new terminology.
It changes every few years.
Yeah.
You know how a medical system goes.
Yeah, you see, I've worked at the medical center since 1980, so I'm pretty familiar with the Texas Medical Center. Okay, let's talk about the Indian Doctors Association. So give us a first few glimpses of the Indian Doctors Association, when it was started and what's its mission and purpose.
It was started in 1983. As you know, that a lot of Indian physicians are moving to Houston that time. They realized that they need to have their own society, and also the part of it they want to contribute to the community.
That's yes.
Because the community was growing.
Yeah.
So since then, I think we have grown. We have got, if you look at the number of Indian physicians in Houston, probably 2,000-3,000, and a majority of them are members of our society.
Probably the largest ethnic physician group in the Houston area.
There is no doubt about it.
Yeah. So what is the mission of the Indian Doctors Association?
The first thing is networking.
I see, yeah.
So within ourselves, or our junior or senior people, they need to have a common forum where we can do networking.
Yeah.
It goes from the professional side as well as from the social side.
That's true, yeah.
So we try to, if you know someone is good and your friend, you definitely want your patient to be there.
That's true, yeah.
The patient is provided good care. So that's the way we get to know each other, and that's the way the networking works.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, that doesn't mean that we only restrict it to the Indian physicians.
Yes.
We can reach out to other people too. Even when the new doctors move to this area or newly graduating, they need to have this exposure. So we try to help everybody to network.
Absolutely. Especially you talked about new doctors coming into town. I mean, they need to know the community. They need to know, who are the physicians, as you said, who are the specialists if they have to refer a patient.
Right.
It makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Plus, when you network, you have some good food and wine, and that's the way to have a social life.
So we do have mixers, social gatherings, probably once or twice a month, sometimes in different areas of the city. Like Houston is big, so we have to do it in Sugar Land and Katy and then Woodlands nowadays. Also, we included in the chapter.
That's amazing, because back in 1980 when I came, inside the 16 loop was all about Houston, but now it is like 30-40 miles from Houston in all directions. That makes it so challenging to have all these different people from different areas even come to the main functions.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching a Triple N Talk Show. I am Dr. Nik Nikam, and my special guest is Dr. Prasun Jalal. He is the president of the Indian Doctors Association, and we are talking about the Indian Doctors Association and its contribution to the Houston community. Okay, let's talk about how do people find out about the Indian Doctors Association?
So nowadays there is a website, of course. It's www.idahouston.org.
Yeah.
But also nowadays we know there's Facebook, Twitter.
Yes.
So we have we are updating our website and try to be more tech savvy, you can say.
Yeah.
And of course, you'll find all the information right there, including all the social events, our annual gala, and our collaboration with other societies. Because without the collaboration, we cannot, coexist with each other.
Absolutely. So what other things they can do on the website? Can they find the names of physicians in the association, or in terms of registering for the events?
Yes. So when the website is right now in next week or so, will be, it's under revision. But yes, they can find the physicians, their offices. They can register for the event, and they can pay for the dues. And of course, it will be connected to the Harris County Medical Society.
Oh, I see.
So that because we are a part of we have in the council. So Harris County Medical Society works very closely with us.
So you talked about dues. So let's talk about money and how much.
So right now we have life membership.
Yes.
We put it around at $750.
Yeah.
But we also do annual membership. That is $50 a year, but we probably raise it to $75 a year. But that's a small amount to have all the benefits we have.
So if you go out for a dinner, we end up spending more than $100 for a couple. So $75 for being a member of an association where there are so many benefits. I think it's a nominal amount. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for an association, you look no further than the Indian Doctors Association and sign up as a member. The best thing is to sign up as a life member, and you pay once, and then you don't have to worry about it. I am a life member of the Indian Doctors Association, so I don't have to pay any more dues. Okay, let's talk about what kind of other activities do we have throughout the year.
So there are a few other missions of the IDA. One is obviously networking. Apart from that, we run a charity clinic in collaboration with Indian Doctors Charity Clinic. That's a freestanding clinic every Saturday, and providing care to Indians and non-Indians with very nominal charges. Then our annual event, we provide scholarship to high school students. So 3 to 5 high school students based on their merit and the need.
I see. So, talking about charity and scholarship, let's focus on scholarship for a second. And those students or parents who are watching this, how do they find out about our charity, and how do they go about applying for the scholarship?
So we communicate with the different ISDs, Fort Bend or Harris County ISD, different ISDs, and actually the coordinators over there, they post it.
I see, yeah. So how many applicants do you usually get for these 3 or 5 scholarships?
80 to 100.
That's very encouraging, though, because that means there is some interest, and also you are getting the message across to these school districts.
Sure. So again, that's
really a task for your board members to sit there and.
It's not an easy job to select, because so many people are so smart.
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
I was just doing some research this morning, and I said it is so fascinating to see. Our children and our next generation are 10 times smarter than us.
They're way smarter than us.
Idiot.
They're way smarter than us.
I can't understand how is it that such a huge leap between our generation and the new generation.
I'm sure that's a good thing, right?
It is a good thing.
They're constantly moving forward.
Yes. So after all, the social media and all this stuff is not really affecting their academics.
It's a coexisting. They need both, and they can enhance each other. I am as sure that you do same. The endoscopies. Endoscopy is just a video game.
That's right. Absolutely. Whole cardiology is based on images, video loops, and all these things. And when I switched over to recording videos for my N media and started doing photography, it was like continuation of my cardiology. And people are saying, "Hey, you're a heart doctor. Why the hell how do you know all this technology?" I said, our cardiology, we use the highest video technology available in the world to record heart images and all this. Like you said, you're playing a video game. What is this laparoscopic surgery?
Right.
It is better than Nintendo.
Yeah, robotic surgery and everything. It's just a video game.
Absolutely.
The hand-eye coordination is important.
Yeah.
You incorporate knowledge and you experience into it.
Absolutely, because that's why I think a lot of people think medicine, we are too in an isolated world, but they don't understand that the knowledge that we have gathered, it comes from every aspect of the technical world in this available in this universe, including software, hardware, artificial intelligence, everything. Because I gave a talk on heart as the greatest engineering marvel created by God. We talked about software, hardware, structural, hydraulics, valves, fluid dynamics, pressure, surface tension, everything, and the Engineers Association was...
Well, you say heart, I would say liver is a very complex organ. The heart is the pump, you can make it. We can't make an artificial liver. That's why we have to transplant.
Absolutely. See, there is so much in common. Okay, let's round up on this scholarship. When does it start, and when do the students find out, and how do they apply? So we
are almost going to send it out now, all this information, but they should apply by the beginning of the year, by January, February. But I think January is the best time, and we should get all the information by March, and then gala is this year. The gala will be April 28th.
I see. Yeah.
Okay, in downtown Hyatt.
Ladies and gentlemen, mark your calendars. April 28th, the gala is going to be at...
Saturday.
It's a Saturday?
In the evening.
Yeah.
And we have an exciting event lined up for you all.
You don't want to give out the secret.
No. Well, we can talk about December 2nd.
Yeah, we're going to come to that one in a minute. And what is the process involved in the scholarship? So what kind of credentials you're looking for from the candidates?
So they need to have a personal statement.
Yes.
And they need to submit the score and sometimes the recommendation letters.
I see.
But we don't pay a whole lot of attention to the recommendation letter.
I see.
Mostly you look at their
individual accomplishments. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, please do make sure you, as a student, submit your required documents. So, where do they submit it? This is online,
so
or by?
They usually the coordinators.
I see.
They post it and they give all the information there.
Oh, okay.
But I will post everything on their website.
Oh, okay. That
on
sounds
our website,
good.
so that people know more about it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, and if this is for high school. Seniors or juniors?
So we want to give the high school seniors.
Seniors. So if you are a high school senior student, please do make sure that you talk to your school coordinators and get all your documents in time so that you will be eligible for a handsome scholarship and also recognition in the Indian Doctors Gala that's coming up. You said April 28th at Hyatt downtown?
That's correct.
Okay. So let's talk about, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about the Indian Doctors Association and my special guest is Dr. Prasun Jalal, and we are going to switch gears and talk about the charity clinic. The charity clinic has been around for a long time and has contributed a great deal in serving the Houston community. So let's talk about it.
Well, it's the official address is near Bel Air and Chimney Rock area.
Yeah.
So that area actually has a huge Hispanic population.
I see, yeah.
Without insurance. And Dr. K.T. Shah and other people has established for years to serve that community, and of course Indian patients as well, with a lot of Indian doctors. So again, it's just to serve the community. They get nominal charges, and they get. It's not super specialized except ophthalmology. They have recently started an ophthalmology clinic, but otherwise it's more for primary care, bread and butter stuff.
So what about if they need blood tests, X-rays?
Everything is done.
Everything is.
We have a special arrangement with Memorial Harmon, and they do it with the nominal charges.
Well, that's pretty good. If somebody needs surgery, I'm asking.
Then we'll refer to people like yourself.
I know settings.
No, we are not equipped to run a super specialty clinic in general, but we will hopefully one day.
So this is open on Saturdays.
Correct. Every Saturday.
Every Saturday. So, and
8 to 12.
I know Dr. Katie Shah, who has been with the clinic ever since probably it was started, and he has done a great contribution to the charity clinic. And how is your charity clinic supported? I mean, it costs money to run anything.
Right. So we raise funds and mostly go by contribution. So on average, we need $60,000 to $7,000 a year. So what you're doing on December 2nd, we're trying to run an event. It's a Bollywood show and dinner in Old Stafford Civic Center, starting at 6. December 2nd, Saturday. We want everybody to be there. You buy tables, buy individual tickets. Tickets are $100 and $125, includes dinner and the show. It's a wonderful show lined up for everybody.
That's again, December 2nd, it's a Saturday?
Correct.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
2 weeks, less than 2 weeks.
2 weeks from today. So, ladies and gentlemen, please mark your calendars and please do get your tickets. I mean, the ticket price is $125. That doesn't mean you have to give only $125. Anything that you extra give can be used to serve the needy in the community. And so let's talk about the board members of your Indian Doctors Association.
So our organization, I'm the president this year. Then we have Dr. Jaglekar Swati. She is the president-elect. Then Dr. Jignesh Shah, who is the secretary. Then we have got Dr. Asso Naik, who is a cardiologist in Med Center. He's the treasurer. So that's what. And Dr. Manish Gandhi, who was just the immediate past president. So that's the officers. And we have, in addition to that, we have got actually 18 board members. But recently, the Woodlands people and North of Houston, they joined us, so we have opened up a chapter called IDA chapter of Houston North.
I see. Oh, that's good.
So they will have 3 board members from there.
As you said, you have Clear Lake, which is like 40 miles from Houston. And of course, Woodlands is like another 45 miles. Same thing with Sugarland.
Right.
So I think it's important to connect with all these things, and maybe social media may be a good way to interact with people from different areas of Houston, so that we're all on the same boat when it comes to different social activities.
Right.
So do you have any educational programs as such
yes.
during the year?
So we run some CME programs, and actually this year we have started in a collaboration with in the American Chamber of Commerce to education for the common people. So December 3rd in India House we have a meeting for lunch. This is the tea time meeting, not lunch, post lunch. Post lunch in the afternoon.
Make sure you have their lunch before you come.
But they will have tea and snacks.
That's it.
And India House on December 3rd. That's a Sunday. So a post lunch is the tea time. We're talking about heart disease in Asians, especially in focused women.
Yes. It's a lot of people don't know I'm a cardiologist. A lot of people know I'm a cardiologist, but a lot of people don't know Indians have the highest incidence of heart disease.
That's
among
correct.
Any ethnic groups in the world. We have the highest incidence of diabetes also, which makes it much more complicated. And the heart disease among women is as prevalent as in men, except it happens 10 years later or in the postmenopausal phase. And actually women actually have more complications from cardiac problems for various reasons, which I know you're all going to be talking about. So ladies and gentlemen, this will be a great place to know about yourself.
Yeah, you can go to the website of India House or in the American Chamber of Commerce or even IDA to know more about it.
All right. So where do they get the tickets for your December 2nd fundraiser for
actually the flyer is available. We are sending to all our members. We emailed and they can call me or our officers.
In fact, I have posted a flyer on our Triple N Media social network. So please do sign up. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you and you'll be getting free photography from Triple N Media if you show up. Okay. Any final thoughts about the Indian Doctors Association and especially the future of Indian Doctors Association?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, that we have got probably 2,000-3,000 physicians in the greater Houston area, and unfortunately, we haven't been able to reach out to all of them. So if we really can reach out more and more to them and interact better, we find a common voice.
Absolutely. So does the Indian Doctors Association do any type of advocacy for its members?
Yes. I mean, again, we work very closely with TMA and HCMS, Harris County Medical Society. So any kind of in questions on any other the issues, we can take it to them to solve it.
I see, yeah.
And also, apart from that, we have got the other part which we do is mentorship.
I see, yeah.
So high school students, college students, if they need any kind of observership in med center or to get exposed, we provide that too.
So how do they get information about this? Is there
they can write to us, and we will
visit the website. Is it on the website?
It should be on the website. As I said, the website should be is now under revision. It should be done by next week. And yes, they can get more information there.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am Dr. Nik Nikam, and my special guest is Dr. Prasun Jalal. Of course, we both belong to the Indian Doctors Association, and of course, I came to Houston in 1980, and I have been practicing cardiology since 1980 here in the Houston area, and I have been a member of the Indian Doctors Association ever since it started. So I'm really proud of our Indian Doctors Association. And Prasun, it's been a pleasure talking to you and getting an update on where the Indian Doctors Association is. And before we close, let's talk about how do we get new members. As you said, we got 2,000-3,000 people in the Houston Metroplex area. And how can we inspire other people to
we need a combination of people like you, new fresh graduates, people moving to this area, all of them to be on board. So I encourage everybody to go. You can call us, email me, or call even Dr. Nikam to get more information. I want everybody to be a member of the great community which you have.
Absolutely. Prasun, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
It's a pleasure too.
We'll just continue to support our association because this is our life.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching Triple N Media. I am Dr. Nik Nikam, and my special guest has been Dr. Prasun Jalal, the current president of the Indian Doctors Association. And please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will see you next time. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.